What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I really and truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. We're going to go ahead and get into the week ahead. What you need to know, what you need to be aware of, what you can expect for this coming week. Things to be excited about versus warnings, you know, whatever comes out. We've got Pisces. We've got in a few weeks. And then we've got promotions. So for some of you, I feel like you may actually be getting some really good news coming in this week, okay, about something that's coming in the next coming week, all right? So I feel like there is going to be some kind of link up between you and someone who is basically giving you the 411 on a new job that's becoming available in your area, okay, or a new position that's becoming available that you would be perfect for. Okay, this is something that's not available as of right now, but I feel like you are getting the heads up. There's something about a heads up coming in for you guys this week about something that's coming up in the near future for you guys. There's something very important about the time frames, okay? Time frames are going to be very important. It's almost like you're getting a heads up, like a leg up on the competition. It's either they're letting you know this so you can put the razzle dazzle on your resume or something, okay? So for some of you, if you have been slacking on your resume, or slacking on your resume skills, reach out to somebody. I feel like you do have people who are around you who could help you spice up your resume, because there's something very important about that. There's something that you're going to wish that you would have had your resume like up to date. There's something very important about that, okay? So if this isn't you, there could be somebody around you who is linking up with you so they can get you to help them with their resume. But there's a big emphasis on making sure that you've got everything in order so that you can put something in. Like, I don't know if it's like there's a certain amount of applications that go in before they stop taking applications. There's something about that, okay? This doesn't even have to do, this doesn't always have to be with, like, jobs, okay? Because I've got a random side note about, I don't know if this is a daycare or a daycare, boarding school. It's something that you are wanting to get involved in, or something that would be very good for you or beneficial for you in some type of way, but there's like a limited time where you can get your information in with the rest, okay, with the people who are going to be looked in. It's like first come, first serve type energy. Again, this isn't necessarily competition energy. This is just, there is a certain amount of applications that they're going to be taking, all right? And you want to have yours exactly the way that you need it. Make sure that you've handled all the things that you need to handle, because I feel like there may be like a few steps. Like, I feel like this could be like, this could be a really big job to where, or a big situation. It's something big to where you don't just put in one application, or you don't just go in for one interview. This would be something to where you have to link up at least twice, okay? This will be like a 2-interview process. This is not like a one and done. This is a like, we take our company very seriously, and we've got to make sure that we have the perfect person for the position, okay? So if you need to spruce up the way your interview skills, please do that. Do what you got to do, because they're saying that you are going to get a heads up about something that is going to be becoming available in your area, and you want to have everything that you need in order before you just rush up in there, okay? Let's see, what else I need to know this week? What's coming in this week? I wish I could quit throwing all of this in the floor. Okay, we've got contracts. Look, I feel like there's something big about this, okay? There's something really big about this, because contracts and promotions, yes, this is like linking up with all the right people, okay? For some of you, I feel you may have felt like you were stuck in a certain location or stuck around a certain group of people. I feel like something is coming in for you. It's almost like, it's not necessarily giving lucky streak, but I feel like you've got a lot of ancestors around you working hard to get you to the top of the line for something, or this is a top of the line opportunity, and they want you to balance everything that you need to balance. I feel like you may also have previous obligations that you have already lined up. So they're saying if you need to move stuff off, move it off a month, move it back, do what you got to do, because you're going to want to be available in the next few weeks to stay on top of this, because there's a very good chance that you get put in for this. You know, whatever this is, you don't just get put in. You land some kind of big deal or big contract. What is this, clarifier? This is something that could definitely change your life. I heard lifestyle. So for some of you, we've got the lady that came out and we've got the hearts that came out. Okay, I'm definitely getting the vibration of this is something that's going to change something about your, I'm not going to say your status, but where you are in life, what it is that you bring in. It's a partnership that is going to bring in more stability for you. A stable union, a stable partnership, a stable job. For some of you, if you've been, you know, working, I heard waiting tables, if you've been waiting tables, or feeling like you're putting in a lot more effort than you are getting back, I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for you to be able to get ahead, okay? You may have even felt like your karma was keeping you in a certain area, location, and not even just your karma, like the karma of, I heard the sins of my father, okay? So, the karma, the family that you were tied to, you felt like that may have kept you in a certain location or in a certain tax bracket. I feel like you're breaking free of that, or you're about to get the opportunity to, okay? If you have been living in, it kind of gives like stuck energy. It's not necessarily saying poverty, but it's like you feel like you could be doing better or you should be doing better. There is an opportunity that's going to be making itself available to you. And I feel like you have a very good chance of landing this position, okay? I feel like you may be a little bit, it's almost like feeling like you might be inferior, or there's some kind of inferiority complex that you may have around this. Like I was saying, like, I don't know, we've always kind of been in this area. I don't know if I can do this. I feel like you are going to definitely be very excited to know that you have broken through some kind of generational curse. Okay, it's definitely giving a breakthrough of a generational curse and landing a very stabilizing position, or landing something that is going to change like your daily life in a very positive way. Okay, there's something about balances. So for some of you, if you have already purchased a home, you may actually be moving or selling a home, or getting some kind of information about this, okay? For those of you who are looking to sell your home or buy your home, or buy a home, like it feels like sell a home, okay? I guess the market may be good for you to sell, but you better make sure you got something to fall back on. Look, none of my business, but what I'm saying is, it looks like there's something about the housing market that they're wanting you to be looking into. And if this is talking about needing to make sure your credit score is just right, or you've got all of the information that you need to secure a loan, okay, secure funding, make sure that you have that on hand, because I feel like there is something that is becoming available that is going to change things for you drastically, okay? It's coming up in the next few weeks, but there are certain steps that you've got to take in order to get this, okay? For a side note, for some of you who are looking into that kind of thing, all right, what else I need to know? Yeah, they're saying you better be ready. So this is saying stay on your toes in regards to your house, your home, and like some kind of market. Like the market is about to work out in your favor. There's something about that that's going to work out in your favor. So if you are in the process of trying to sell a house, I feel like you're going to land some kind of major contract in a few weeks, okay? 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to land something that's going to catapult you into a new, for some of y'all, it's going to catapult you into a new tax bracket. It says, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind, the Phoenix. We've also got soulmate that's out here, soul connection, partnerships, agreements, soul contract. It's all about contracts, okay? Getting out of certain contracts. If you have been feeling like you are stuck in a contract, you are getting out of this contract in the next few weeks, okay? This will be something that made you feel stuck, or like you were always going to be stuck in this area. You were always going to be tied to this person, something of that nature. There's actually some kind of change that's happening with this, okay? I am also seeing a legal message coming through as well. You may be getting news or needing to communicate with your attorney about something that can be changed within the next few weeks, okay? If you were kind of just feeling like, I don't know if this person's going to agree to this, you would actually be surprised at where this person is mentally that you are trying to solidify a contract with. I feel like they may have recently moved, or they're also trying to get out. If you're trying to buy someone else's share or take over a portion of the company, I also see that this would be a good time for you to do that, okay? It's looking very favorable for any and all contracts in the coming up few weeks, all right? It's looking like even if things were hard and you felt like you were just going to have to keep doing whatever you were doing, even feeling like you were running in circles, I see that changing. There's something that's going to be freed up as well. I really feel like I keep hearing something about buying shares, and I'm not really sure about the stock market and all those things, but I feel like if you were wanting to buy or sell shares, okay, whatever, buying or selling shares, this is your confirmation about in the next few weeks. Like, get whatever it is that you need, you know, under control and ready to sell, because it's going to sell, and it's going to sell quickly. I feel like there is somebody who is in the market for whatever this is, and it's like the perfect opportunity. They're jumping on that. I'm also seeing, like, y'all may notice if you live in a subdivision or a place that feels a little bit crowded, that may be why you're trying to move or you're trying to relocate, because of the crowding, and you have been a little bit nervous about, you know, the time frame and putting your house on the market, and if it's going to actually sell, that shit's going to be gone quick. It's going to be gone so quick. I feel like it's actually going to shock you a little bit. I feel like this is also why they're saying make sure that you've got everything in order before you do this, before you list it, because whatever this is, this property that's being put on the market or is going to be listed in some type of way, it's going to go faster than you think, okay? This is really giving a home, but it's something that you would have to have a contract, and you may have felt like this would be risky for you to do. But look at it. It is a home, okay? We've got the key out here. Yeah, we've got the key. We've got a dog. We've got a house. We've got a key. So for some of you, if you have been wanting to look into a relocation, I definitely say go ahead and start doing the back end work to this, because I feel like you have actually been manifesting this. You may not have even been completely sure. You just like, it was just a thought. No, it was just your spiritual team telling you it's time for you to move. You are definitely on. You have been hearing us. All you got to do is start doing a little bit of the footwork, and we will push things along for you, okay? But I feel like somebody is really scared about putting their house on the market, feeling like if they put it on, it's going to stay on for, it's really not. It's not going to stay long at all. It's going to be in and out quick, okay? With the runner that came out, says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. Somebody's scared. Somebody's really scared that they're not going to be able to solidify the contract or get what it is that they're asking. Definitely do your research before you put anything on the market, because I feel like you're just going to be shocked, okay? And you don't want to undersell yourself, because I feel right now is favorable for getting what you've put in. And this is possibly why they were talking about this is definitely going to put you into a different tax bracket or something of that nature. If you have been struggling with finances, I feel like now is the time to flip a certain property, okay? If that's what you've been thinking about doing, this is your confirmation, okay? If you have been trying to also land contractors to do certain work before you did this, you are going to be getting very good news coming in from a Pisces or someone who's got water heavily in their chart.
For the extended version of this video, follow us on the Patreon. The link is in the description box below.